To you, Aquarius. Hopefully, y'all are having a good day. So, for you, Aquarius, you actually have the Empress, then you have the Eight of Pentacles, and then you, Aquarius, have the Justice card. So, let's see what y'all got going on. So, a lot of you, Aquarius, are asking for for a fair shake, for fairness. A lot of you are looking for fairness too. Let's see. Really? Okay, so okay. So what I'm seeing here is, okay, let's get into it. Because sometimes I don't really be knowing how to approach these situations. Look, the Empress represents your self-respect, which is Libra. The Justice is Libra too. So both of them, major arcana, showing up here for the Libras, right? Or I should say Libra energy, right? Yes, I know you're an Aquarius. Now, with that being said, Libra is ruled by the planet Venus. Venus is about self-respect. That's what Venus is about, self-love. And so you have enough self-respect or self-love to be as open and as honest as you possibly can be with between yourself and another person, that you want them to respect you. You want them to actually take you seriously. You want them to actually take you into consideration when they're doing certain things. Now, what I am picking up is this is either romantic or on the job. Some sort of financial situation is happening where you, Aquarius, want a person, you want to raise, or you want them to treat you more fairly on the job, because it doesn't make any sense for you, Aquarius, to be hard workers and actually be good at what you do, and at the same time they give you such a problem. That's not fair. And so, right, and so okay, I'm getting all kind of notifications. And so that's what the Six of Pentacles represents. Excuse me, the Eight of Pentacles represents. It represents you feeling like, whether it's a relationship or the job, if they don't start actually listening to what you have to say, this might be the last straw. In the sense that if it's romantic, you'll leave, okay? If it is familial, then you probably won't see them again. You probably will stay away from them for the rest of your life. If it is romantic, no, excuse me, if it's the job, then it's a sense of you're planning on figuring a way out of that very soon, having a plan, deciding to actually do this and this and this and this and that. And so that's very important. The reason why that's so important is because, and I've talked about this before, it's very good to have multiple streams of income. It's very good to have, multiple streams of income. Like, you know, uh, you know, I ain't even gonna say that. I ain't even gonna say that. I was about to say something. I'm not even gonna say it. Anyway, so the thing about it is that the Eight of Pentacles is that you are egoless enough to actually voice that. So if it's on the job, telling your superiors or the higher ups, or overall knowing that something is wrong, and wanting to actually change your circumstance around for the better, what can actually be done to empower you. And the truth is that there are some things that you, Aquarius, can do. If it's love, my suggestion to you is to voice that to the other person, because sometimes when a person is disrespectful, see, this is what I'm talking about. Everybody, so many people are trying to act like they tough, right? The best thing to do, especially if it's a significant other or a loved one, a family member or something like that, is to let them know that what it is that they did hurt you. Just let them know. And then if they act like, get out of here with all of that, you're a hogwash, I'm not trying to listen to that, then obviously stay away from them. Because what's happening here is that pretty much they can't defend that when you tell them. See, it's the acting like you tougher than what you actually are. And see, that very poor choice of words. It's not that, okay, it's not that you Aquarius are not tough. It's not that you're not tough. What it is that people tend to have because of their ego, the exaggeration of their toughness, meaning that they know something hurt them, right, in a big way, and they don't want to say like there's a problem or admit that there's a problem. Because when you realize that there's a problem, you know what it is that your brain does? When you are able to admit that there's a problem, your brain starts actually trying to figure out answers to the problem. So a lot of people, it goes to show you how egocentric and conceited a lot of people are. A lot of people don't want to admit that they have a problem. Right? Like I've talked about it before. I talked about my many problems here on the channel before. My problems in love and my shortcomings, my faults, my follies, where, you know, I would have loved to have like a wife or something like that, you know. I tried looking for one since I was 14, you know, just one lady, one woman, that's it. I'm talking about everywhere. Just one woman on earth, that's it. Okay, not one woman in every country. All right. And again, y'all know my shortcomings, how it is that it didn't work out, you know. And when you are able to admit this is what it is, it puts a whole new perspective on it. Now let's move on, right? This is very important. The reason why is because the Knight of Pentacles and the Devil card, again, they may let you know that they don't care. This is what I'm talking about. Once you let it be known that you have a problem, now it's a situation where the person has to address it immediately right then and there. If they deflect, you got to stay away from them. If you know what I'm saying, like, you know, and I'm not talking about trying to run game, trying to get them to apologize when nothing is wrong. I'm talking about those situations where things really were wrong and you're letting it be known like this is what's wrong because this is serious for you, right? The reason why I'm saying that is because this person is acting like they're listening to your issues, right? Or you, at the very least, Aquarius are questioning if they're listening to your issues. But then at the same time, what's happening here is that you don't really know if they're actually really going to internalize it and take it seriously. Because they may not. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. If it's money, and I've talked about this before, if it is money, you want to create a situation. I mean, you Aquarius are smart. Y'all want to create a situation where y'all get multiple streams of income. Right? Something that defeats inflation. Anyway, moving forward, because I'm thinking about if I should say so. We're gonna move forward. Anyway, the thing is that the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles right here represents, because again, if this is romantic, anybody who cares about you, and they're gonna listen to what you have to say, and if it's valid, then they will apologize. But if it's not valid, they will explain to you why that's not valid. You know, they will explain to you like, okay, this is not valid and here's why, because of so and so and so and so and so and so, right? There's been plenty of ladies that I've hung out with romantically who, again, they wanted to run a narrative, you know, and that wasn't the case. Again, I'm not a particularly shisty individual, right? I'm so focused on doing what it is I got to do, using myself as an example. I'm so focused on doing what I got to do. I don't compare myself to other people. I don't experience things like jealousy. I don't do stuff like that. I think it's a useless thing. And then not only that, but also I don't really just be plotting on people, right? They downfall and all of this, and because I'm not a jealous individual. I'm not jealous, I'm not envious, I'm not any of those things. So it's like it's just weird, like when, you know what I'm saying? It's weird sometimes when you try to be in a relationship with somebody and they are jealous or envious of you. Or like even when it comes to things right on your job where like your boss intentionally makes things difficult for you, excuse me. What exactly is the point? Like what's up with that? Because at the end of the day, they're making you as a worker trying to apply more pressure to you, but they don't seem to understand that the worker is what brings the profit into the company. When members form a group, they form a union, which forms an organization. Members represent the people whom are involved at the time when the company is being created or birthed, more accurately. So the point that I'm trying to make here with that is that you need some equality. You need to be respected a lot more, and you Aquarius know that. So the Seven of Pentacles, right? The Seven of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Two of Pentacles represents. So some of you Aquarius may figure it may be time for you to get another job or figure out different ways to basically make some money. Now, the reason why I say that this could be a really big, powerful money situation is because you have a ton of Pentacle cards. You have the Devil, which is Capricorn, which is big on money, Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So there's a lot of money being implied to have, right? A lot of equity, a lot of trust, a lot of figuring out if you can trust the person, right? Now, why that's so important, even in the first place, is because, again, the Magician and the Two of Pentacles. It takes two. It takes at least two. It needs to be good communication. And this is what a lot of you Aquarius understand, right? Even when it comes to the job situation. Again, you Aquarius are the ones that's helping bringing profits to the job. So them snaking you like you're just worthless or useless, that's not a very good thing for them to be doing, right? Or somebody that you may have some sort of like agreement or contract with, or partnership or something like that. Now, again, I know a lot of you Aquarius are very intelligent individuals, and I know that y'all don't just do one thing. I know that. Many of you Aquarius that I know don't usually do just one thing. And so that's very important. The reason why that's very important is because now you're going to start to actually go and figure out what's going on with you financially. If it's not financial, you now see the true colors of the individual that you were trying to get to know, that they don't, or you that was acting weird with you. Now you know. They have their own issues that they've got going on, and you no longer can trust them because they don't even care about you enough to keep the relationship going. That's no bueno. Anyway, yeah, let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, and I know it can be frustrating as well, having to feel like you got to balance so many different things. Then you have the Sun card, Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and then you have the Five of Wands. So yet again, this is my point, right? The fact that a lot of you Aquarius are in positions where you hold on, let me see. Okay, yeah, where it's like the Sun card, your attention is going there. Now you like, okay, something's off. Let me actually go figure out what's the next step for you, right? And then you have the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Swords, which is those people are part of the issue. If there's people involved, I'm sure there is, but they are not actually the root cause of the problem. They are like blockages. They are like middle individuals, like in the way of the actual problem. Go to the root of the problem and solve that. The Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Wands right here represents. And so a lot of you Aquarius are actually going to go find out. You know, like I said before, if it's romantic, I just think that what I'm seeing here is that you Aquarius are going to separate. If it's financial, now you're, you know, in that sense, your internal gears are going, like your mind is going, right? The gears are grinding in your head, like, okay, what are you gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're thinking like, okay, what is this? What is the plan? Now, again, I know a lot of you Aquarius don't just do one thing. I barely know you Aquarius that do one thing. Not even my own father does just one thing, right? I could tell y'all something, but I'm not even gonna say that. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. If there's something going on with y'all on the job, romantically, I want to know what it is. Let me know in the comment section. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. There's a link to the comment section. There's a link in the comment section below called the Linktree link, just in case if you want to get a personal reading from me, because I do personal readings. I have books that's out. I'm an author, wrote 3 books. If you want to get any of those things, you can find it at the Linktree link as well. And right now we have 23,373 subscribers. All of that good stuff. Keep subscribing. Peace.